If you would like even more art and content from me, like bonus videos and coloring pages, I'm on Patreon. It is a good way to support me and this channel. You can also get my art as prints, t-shirts, stickers, mugs and so on over at my Redbubble store. Links will be in the description box below. I truly appreciate the support, so thank you! Hi everyone, so let's open another ScrawlrBox, and yeah, it's been a while since I opened one of these. The reason to that is because shippings from the UK is taking a little longer at the moment because of Brexit and all of that. So I think this is the January box. I think I can see it through the label here. It just shows how long this has been out on the road, so to speak. So yeah, I am excited to open one of these again. If you would like to check out ScrawlrBox yourself, I will have a link in the description box below. It is an affiliate link, so while you're getting yourself some amazing art supplies, you will also support me and this channel and that kitty at the same time. Bah. Alright, so let's open this. And I might also mention that since this box has been out for a while now, I kinda know what's inside, I think, but let's see. Oh, we actually get two treats. Maybe it is to make up for the box that didn't have any candy in it. We have the featured art, which is made by Chris Lambert, also known as Crease, I think it's pronounced, and he's actually the founder of ScrawlrBox, a really cool dude, so I think it's really great that he is also getting himself a box of his own. And here is where you can find more of his art. And I really like the color scheme, the original ScrawlrBox colors with the blue and teal, very nice. And we have a little sketchbook from Clairefontaine or Clairefontaine, or however you would like to pronounce that. Then we have the art supplies. It looks like there's no sticker. They usually add these little custom-made stickers for each box, but I'm collecting the stickers, so that's a bummer. But anyway, so the first thing that we have, a ScrawlrBox designed black wing pencil. Very nice color, and I like the swirly design. And we got a little eraser at the end. And then we have this guy, a Sig Millennium 03, a 0.3, I suppose, fine liner. I think this kind of fine liner was actually included in the very first ScrawlrBox that I ever opened, so that is nice. And then we have these three little guys. Oh yay, a brush pen, and this is the Tombow ABT Pro, alcohol based, that is nice. Oh, and we got a chisel nib at the other end. That is a little unusual on these kinds of pens. Usually there is a brush pen and a little fine bullet nib, so yeah, there we have it. Also, let's check out the scrawler scene. Ah, that's right, the paisley pattern, that is what it's called. This teardrop shape pattern. Some featured art from the November Scrawler Challenge and a little information about Chris. And here we have all the art supplies, and there is the sticker that I didn't get. Oh, and apparently the paper in this little sketchbook is bleed proof. So let's try it out. Oh, that is smooth. Apparently the core in a black wing pencil is a little different from regular graphite pencils, but this one is similar to a 2B pencil, so it is a little softer. Oh, that is a smooth pencil, but it is also very smooth paper, so yeah, I actually really like it, even though it is so soft. Nope. Then we have the little fine liner. Thank you for making it so easy for me. You have to go now. I don't want you to be here when I'm using the alcohol-based markers. Ooh, that is a very nice brush tip. And we have the chisel nib, also very nice. And the green. Let's see how they are to blend. And it will also test how bleed proof this paper really is. Looks like we get a pretty decent blend. Let's see how bleed proof it is. Wow, that is impressive. There's only 2 little specks of ink showing through. Let me tell you, that is what I call bleed proof. Let's see if it is as bleed proof on the other side too. It would truly be amazing with a sketchbook that you can actually draw with markers on both sides of the paper. Because Ohuhu have this bleed proof marker sketchbook, but the paper isn't really bleed proof because you can still see the ink on the other side of the paper, so you can't really use the other side of the page. Look at that, only 2 little specks of ink showing through. I wonder if I can actually get a full-size sketchbook in this paper. That would be amazing. But anyway, let's have a look at the Scrawler challenge, which is paisley pattern. Yeah, this kind of pattern, but I'm not sure if I only want to make patterns for this video. I think that can be a little boring, but maybe I can incorporate it in some other way. But yeah, let's get started. So I was recording the unboxing part of this video before recording this part, and gosh, I sound so tired. I'm sorry. I hope you didn't fall asleep. I probably sound a little tired now too. I've just been in this low kind of mode lately, but I'm pretty sure it will pass soon, as it usually does. But I hope you guys are alright anyway. I don't always ask you how you're doing, but I hope you are well considering the circumstances. I feel like we will all need a long vacation after all of this shit is over, but we're soon there. Hopefully, we just need to hang in there just a little longer. Anyway, paisley pattern. I started by doing a little bit of practice to get to know the art supplies and the pattern a little better. And I have to say, I have some mixed feelings towards the paisley pattern. It kind of makes me feel a little melancholic in some way. I don't know why. It also reminds me of microbes, you know, when looking at something under a microscope and you see all of these little crawly bug-like thingies. It also reminds me of something else that I should not mention, but I know some of you probably have the same dirty mind as I do. But it is a pretty fun pattern to draw. There are many different ways that you can design it, it seems like. So I wanted to incorporate this pattern into something, because just doing the shapes alone would be a little boring for a whole video. And when I think paisley pattern, I think scarves or handkerchiefs. And who wears paisley pattern scarves? Well, dogs, of course. I have to say, I am not a big fan of softer graphite pencils, but this Blackwing pencil, it is just so freaking smooth. So it was actually very nice to draw with. It also seems like it was very easy to erase, and it didn't smudge too much either. I think that is what I dislike the most with softer graphite pencils, that they often smudge like crazy. I'm not sure if the Blackwing pencil is made very differently from a normal pencil, but it sure feels very different. I like it. And I also realized that maybe I should try to draw like a golden retriever or a poodle or something like that too sometimes, and not only the husky wolf-like doggos, but anyway. I thought it would be a little tedious inking the pattern with all the different shapes and details, but it was actually quite relaxing. I think I would have preferred a little thicker fine liner pen than the 0.3 one, but I went over the lines a few times to get a thicker line work and to add a little more line weight to it. Also, I forgot to mention that I am actually drawing this piece on a different paper than the sketchbook. I don't know, but when I want to make a finished piece of artwork, I always feel a little limited when drawing on a smaller size like the sketchbook. I just prefer a bigger size loose paper sheet. But I have to say, and I said it before, that I am so impressed by the paper in the sketchbook that it is actually bleed proof. I will try to see if I can find it in a full-size format. That would be awesome. And I will also try to add this piece as a coloring page to my Artsy Cat tier over at Patreon. Every month I add coloring pages of some of my art that has been featured in different videos or in other projects. I also make brand new exclusive pages for the highest tier, if that is something that you would be interested in. But yeah, I had a lot of fun with this piece. I first thought that I would only have the dog and the scarf with the pattern, but it felt a little too simple and boring, I suppose. So I think adding the pattern coming up from the corner too added another dimension to the drawing, just something more to look at. And I kind of like the color scheme, maybe not my favorite color combo, but it works really well together. When looking at the finished piece, it kind of looks like you took the saturation and lowered it to like 10% or something. It has a grayscale vibe to it, even though it is colored. But yeah, I had a lot of fun with this drawing. I really wish though that I had more time to make more different pieces like I normally do, but as I mentioned before, I've been a little tired lately, so this is what I could produce this week. Also, some challenges doesn't really spark that inspiration, I suppose. Anyway, thank you so much ScrawlrBox for another lovely box, and thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Feel free to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I hope I will see you next time. Keep drawing my happy cats. Bye!